If you have not subscribed to my channel, then please subscribe immediately and even share it with your family and friends, and don't forget to like it.
Gemini, welcome to your March 2024 prediction. Welcome to March, Gemini. You're going to love this month. The stars see you becoming even more popular, which is perhaps the best thing a Gemini can read. However, you must learn to share the love with others. During February, your horoscope blessed you with a windfall of confidence. While some folks may say that you're already set in that area, you know that deep down, you harbor more insecurities than you let on. There's a lot of good news coming your way this month, but make it your mission early to stay in touch with friends so that you have a support system and people to have fun with. On Saturday, March 9th, your ruling planet, Chatty Mercury, enters fellow fire sign Aries. Did you know that historians argue that gossip wasn't always a maligned word but was used to just indicate the sharing of important information by circumventing authority? That is the total vibe of this transit. Chat about celebrities, talk about mutual acquaintances, and, of course, your love lives, just for the fun of it to deepen friendships. As we love to remind you, each phase of the moon has unique magical properties. And new moons, as the name indicates, mark the start of fresh cycles. The sky goes dark with a new moon in Pisces and your 10th house of social status on Sunday, March 10th, and yes, this indicates that you're becoming well known. It's hard to promise fame or fortune in this economy, but this transit could absolutely indicate the start of a bountiful new professional opportunity. The next day, on Monday, March 11th, Venus, the planet of love, also shifts into your 10th house. While this could indicate forging beneficial connections through pre-existing relationships, accept social invites around this time, remember that Venus also rules money, so there's no reason not to work hard and stay positive. And, if you have the right perspective, the stars always give you an excuse to wear sequins and pop the champagne. January was New Year's, February brought Chinese New Year, and this month, when the Sun enters Aries on Tuesday, March 19th, ushers in the astrological New Year, which is also the spring equinox. For those in the Northern Hemisphere, this indicates that we're shifting from winter to spring, and all star signs are tasked with finding balance in around this date. Aries season puts an emphasis on your friendships. As you enjoy growth and new opportunities in your life, make sure that you're sharing the love by inviting friends out over for dinner or just checking in on them with a thoughtful text message. While it may feel like favorable circumstances just fall into your lap this month, don't forget that they truly are the result of hard work. When the warrior planet Mars also moves into your 10th house on Friday, March 22nd, you're motivated to work hard to enjoy as much success as possible. Right now, many of us are thinking about work-life balance. It's very important to set boundaries and enjoy rest and downtime. But it's also okay to take advantage of ambitious periods in your life. You are a star, Gemini, and you deserve to feel like one. If there's a speech or presentation you need to give at work this month, wait until after the 9th if you can help it. Mercury is swimming through some murky waters in early March, and it's going to complicate your efforts to express yourself publicly. All is not lost, though, and this might actually be an inspired moment for a meaningful mic drop, or crushing it at the local poetry slam. Creative expression is favored under this transit, straightforward communication is not. If you've been feeling more misunderstood than mesmerized by this influence, you'll probably get a lot of relief out of Mercury's ingress into Aries on the 9th. Your process will feel a lot more clear-cut and direct, and you'll be generally less tangled up in logistical knots. Though you'll have an easier time connecting with your audience in the second part of the month, there may still be a lingering professional hangover you'll need to contend with, especially as Venus and Saturn near a conjunction on the 21st. For whatever reason, you're not feeling appreciated for your contributions, you've been off on the wrong foot with your boss, or you hate the way your headshots came out. The through line in all of these possibilities is that you're not happy with the way you're being represented or seen by the world, and you're not feeling super connected to the role you play in society. Perhaps this is the right time to define what you're not about, so that your values resonate more clearly. As a traveler, there are ways that you become a representative for your entire country when you're a visitor in someone else's. If this mood isn't finding you at your desk, but rather on vacation, this knowledge will probably burden you. But on the other hand, what an opportunity this could be to show the world what's important to you. As the lunar eclipse on the 25th strikes your 5th house of creativity and enjoyment, you might choose to change something about your preferred way of having fun, or maybe scrap the creative direction that you just can't bring yourself to get. Gemini sun sign natives will do well in their career this entire month, according to March Horoscope 2024. You are likely to enjoy the fruits of your labor. The latter part of the month will win you accolades, and you will have a Midas touch. You should capitalize on this favorable transit. Businesses are all set to expand and yield rich profits. Finances will be splendid. It is a good time to invest and grow your money. You need to be careful of mishaps and accidents in the first half of the month. Later in the month you will be full of energy and be adventurous. The advice is to go slow and exert caution. The month might not start very well for you in terms of relationships. You might have a lot of differences with your partner, but you will enjoy good carnal pleasures. The second fortnight will see peace and harmony among couples. Some difference of opinion with the elders in the family might be upsetting, but it will settle down amicably. Put some indoor plants in your house for good health. The stars are in the wrong constellation. Avoid complex situation whether at work or at home as well as your love life. Unnecessary confrontations would get you into problems. Use the patronage of stars for demanding projects. Now is the right time to come up with an idea and shine. Fresh air will make you feel better. If you are not a sports fan, at least go for a walk. You can pamper yourself but also think about the others. People born under the sign of Gemini are very interested in learning new things, that's why they seem to have general knowledge even if most of it is superficial. They love to discover, and if they find something deserving of notice they pay attention to it. They see meanings even where the others don't. Neither aversion nor negative comments of other people can discourage their desire for investigation and exploration. Gemini listens to others' objections just to form their own opinion. Others' opinions aren't in essence important for them, which is why they don't impose their own ideas on anybody. They can sometimes seem as phlegmatic people, but inside they live out sometimes in terrible stress. They suffer a lot from loneliness because they have feeling that everything is slipping through their fingers. However, they relate very easily and naturally to new people. They have a great memory for experiences and impressions. They're very dangerous opponents because of their dialectic capabilities, great memory and cold feelings. Most important for them is the freedom of movement and action which they provide to others too. They give up in hopeless moments when it's obvious who the winner is. Gemini excels at war of word, but they try to avoid other kinds of fight. They're not ashamed of creaming off the best for themselves as well as of slanders and dishonest behavior. The vice of Gemini is immaturity and restlessness because they are unsure of themselves and they change their mind very often. They aren't able to convince the others, but just comment on a situation. Due to this the others have to listen to them and to try to understand them. They suffer from big ups and downs in their life, they reach the best results during good constellation of stars. On the contrary, during bad constellation of stars they succumb to inferiority complex. In relationships, Gemini is relatively a bad partner because their feelings aren't deep. They often have several relationships at the same time, that's why they are very tolerant. They need a lot of space and freedom which they provide also to their partner. As for career, we can observe the consequences of their instability and superficiality. This is the reason they're not into any profession which require too much effort and concentration. The one date that could bring some stress your way this month comes in the form of a potentially messy full moon and lunar eclipse in Libra on Monday, March 25th. Because Libra is the sign of balance, this chaotic cosmic event threatens to disrupt it. After a super social month, make sure that you get plenty of sleep around this date. Taking the edge off with sex, whether partnered or with a vibrator, is encouraged around this date, but that might be all the socialization that you're up for. And, if you're asexual, or just taking a break, remember that there are lots of ways to enjoy sensuality, such as long baths, comfy pajamas, and massages. All of the above are encouraged to help you get through the eclipse with as little anxiety as possible, so don't be afraid to be greedy. We'll catch you in April.
To get your daily prediction updates from our team of psychics, subscribe to Highest Good and click on the bell notification and never miss a prediction.